nigga average like 3 or 4 blocks of that shit. A game.
I say the stream up. Nah, he's Baltimore defense.
That's a good bucket.
I think Jimmy like this.
Duh, he went there for a reason. Oh, let me shoot.
I don't think he had nothing to do with the players.
Nigga, he looked up into some shit in Miami. Like, you niggas not, like, Tyler Hero wasn't supposed to be as cold as he is. The white boy Duncan Robinson wasn't supposed to be as cold as he is. Not supposed to be averaging 16.2 points a game, and he a rookie. Undrafted rookie.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The seed of...
The white boy got a fine. Yeah.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Nick Dior. Leo. Watch the screen. Fight.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
That shouldn't happen.
Aaron Jones, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing.
Yeah, keep looking
you
at
don't
it.
want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both.
You found him? He did come grab the shorts. You ever want niggas in the mouth when boys in the room? That's how you do it?
Committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Third and long, it's Darnold. And pressure gets to him again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. On the return is Pettis. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, Haywood. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 8. They'll roll him out right. This is caught by Antonio Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The throw over the middle, taken in. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
No. Step.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
90 Wolf. Hey, Sam off.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quinnen Williams. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up the throw. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's go. Here goes Sam. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. I got you, Red.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On play action, they'll throw. They'll buy some time running. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Ready?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Everybody coming, watch him. Run.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Rock it.
They'll set up to throw, and it's complete to Kelsey. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They don't give it here to his running back. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That good for 22 and a first down. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Going to give this time to the tailback. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Set and logo.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to fight defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up the first down and change our momentum?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Bring it. Check 99, check 99.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Completes this one to Meredith. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
You got time. You got time. Ready? Back, 60.
A draw play for Mixon. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Joe Mixon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Gentlemen taking in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And Owen coughed it up.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now back to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Leo! Check out Leo! Hey, orbit!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
No, he's the top lead in the
And
decade.
they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run
That's what
and
it is.
flies it like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
He missed it.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Bravo!
Now the Bills will take another timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Outside. 54, right there, 54. Man, 80. Go! 54. Mike, 54. 54.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold gets it to Meredith, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Darnold on first down. That's going to be caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Right there, side. Right there. 54 Mike. Waiting.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Joe Mixon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
They'll throw that on the final throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run here with Mixon. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 33 and a first. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case, because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Quentin Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
This nigga tried them
Picked
all.
off at the 33. And it's a
He
touchdown
tried them
for the
all.
Jets.
Huh?
This D wanted to put it away before we
He
even
threw it
get
in
to the
his
fourth
zone.
quarter, widening
First
that
off,
margin a bit
yeah.
further.
And while they
He
won't
threw it
just
in his
empty the
zone.
bench just
I had a
yet,
cover too.
if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Oh, D-Ray, bitch. I wish you would have played last season, ho. It would have been fun whooping your whole ass. Madden.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough.
Williams
Give your
is
team
a
chance to score.
monster,
But you still have to
D-Ray.
be careful, because those defensive
He's
guys,
a monster.
I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That's a nice fucking
The tight end,
play.
Kelsey. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get it complete.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Let's go.
This nigga have a whole bunch of tight formations,
They'll look
bro.
to throw here.
But it don't matter, because they can't block 3 people. They can't block 3 people, DC.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is taken at the 23. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They have, by the way, gone to the 3rd quarter now at Ford Field in Detroit. And the Vikings opening up their lead. They've scored again. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now Darnold. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Okay.
The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 54 is Mike. 54 is
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. This is Mixon on the draw. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Right there. 54, right there. Ran 80. Shift.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Darnold, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Yo, 80. Rush in.
3rd and long. It's Darnold. Open man is Anderson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a 1st down.
54. Mike 54. Hey, I'm coming after you. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Yo, 80. 54. Mike 54.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. That's caught by Meredith right side. The end result, 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
They come up in an offset eye. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Come on, D!
Here's a run with Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Another try for Mixon. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives.
They trying to copy me, bro. No. Niggas always want to be like me, bro.
Doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist.
Oh.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this one. Poor punter. Well, it wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Mack.
He thought you was going to get away like that.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Exit. Check 26.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Oh, my
Rush
Lord.
coming, and he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Okay, stop playing with me.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership.
Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they will finally get
I gotta show y'all the most lockdown this
corner.
cornerback play ever.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Side 54. Mike 54. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Switch. Ready.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Check three. Hey, wahoo. Check 13. No. Me. 57.
On second and 10, Darnold. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Darnold and the Jets come up third and long following the sack. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Ready? 57. No chance. 57 to Mike. Lady. 6 man. Check curls. 57 to Mike.
Here's Darnold. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you've probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit deflated.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
And sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team. Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Please pass the ball.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Pass the ball anymore.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Charge them out again. I beg of you. Nickel blitz.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been one of their few bright spots. And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nah, Robert left. You shouldn't have put him in that corner. I read that shit like a book. Read that shit like a book. Jamal Code. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still in it.